Hello and welcome to Ban All Pit Bulls Now. This is going to be a series, Series 1, Episode 1. And I'm going to stay in my lane. I'm staying in my lane. If you understand what I'm saying, I'm going to stay in my lane with pit bulls and those supercharged XL bullies. I have to give you some background about myself. Back when I was in elementary school, I was going to visit my friends three doors down, and we were playing out in the yard, playing tag, and somehow, like, whatever dog they had came from under their house, and it barked at me. For whatever reason, I wasn't doing anything but playing, running, and it kind of stepped towards me and barked, and so I decided I'm running home. So I ran home, and I fell on my stomach, and that dog ate my back up, and I walked home in the T-pose crying. So I ended up at the hospital getting shots in my stomach. And after that, I didn't go back over there. If they want to play with me, they had to come to my house. Okay? Fast forward to, I guess it was 12 years ago. I have a child. We have houses that were like where we were living. They were pretty close together, and separated by a driveway. And we are the only house to have a fence in the front and the back. Like all around our house was a fence. And our next door neighbor never did get a fence on the other side of their house, so she shared a space, and it was just open, but they had a fence in the back. So one day I go out and I see the grandson comes home, and he has this big dog. I had never seen anything like it in my life. Never. And I was like, oh my goodness. And he was so proud of that thing. So a couple of days later, I see that they chained that XL bully to the fence. And that fence, where they chained it to, was very close to our back door. Now, I have a child. My child was like 7 or 8 back then. And that really meant that my child couldn't go into the backyard to play anymore. Because I was like, no, you can't go out there without me. And believe me, every time I went back there, I had something in my hand. I had something in my hand to make sure it wasn't going to hurt me. It wasn't going to hurt my baby. And it was crazy because they could have put the thing all the way in the back, the way back, where we wouldn't even see it. Every time we walked, open the door, it would bark and bark, and it looked like a demon. It had those little small ears, and it just eyes looked like they were red. And I was like, We can't eat. We had a barbecue pit in the back, a brick barbecue pit. We couldn't go out there to enjoy ourselves because it was crap by the fence. It was like at any moment, if he wanted to get over there, he was going to get over there, but I had something for him. And make a long story short, by the time they did get him, when I would come outside, that joker would hide in his little house. His head would go down and he would hide. Cause I'm not playing. I was like, I'm a mama bear. I'm very, very protective of kids. I don't like to see people get bullied. I always have been like that. If I saw somebody bullying somebody, I didn't even have to know them. I'm going to take up for them. That's how me and my best friend became, best friends, because they were picking on her. And she had locks. And nobody had seen locks then, real little. Nobody had ever seen them. And they would try to pull her scarf off. And I was like, no, this ain't happening. So, yeah, I don't play. And I'm wondering why in the last couple of years are parents bringing these things into their homes around their kids. We're gonna dive deep into this. This is just an introduction. It's just an introduction. Now, I'm talking to the young, the angels that we have brought into this realm that we're supposed to protect. This is who I'm talking to right now. When you come into the world, I think about when I was expecting my child. I did everything that I could do to eat right, to get my exercise, to reduce the level of stress I had, because I wanted a healthy baby. I wanted a healthy child. Okay? And that's what most good parents, that's what they do. If they taking medicine, if they can stop taking it, like allergy medicine and stuff, like, I'm going to stop doing this. I'm just going to suffer through my allergies. I'm going to suffer through whatever. And the same with fathers. I'm not going to leave the fathers out. They do their best to protect the mother. They go to work. They pay the bills. They make things easier. They call and say, what you want to eat? You want me to bring you something? And they, they were checking on the baby. How you doing? If the mama's getting, irritated or stressed, they're there to say, you need to chill out. I got this. That's how it goes. And you, as a child, are supposed to be protected at all times. Nothing is supposed to get to you. It's supposed to be first, if it's any kind of threat, first is the father that's going to stand in the way. They're going to block you from that. Then the mother is going to block you from that. Okay? That's how it's supposed to be. Sometimes a father might not be in the picture, and you got the mama. Sometimes the mama not in the picture, and you got the daddy. But I'm telling you, it's supposed to be an adult. It can be a grandmama, aunt, uncle, cousin, whatever. You supposed to be protected. Now, we have seen something going on with humans bringing pit bulls and XL bullies into the home. And that shouldn't be. Because it's no way that they can be there to stop an attack. As quickly as those attacks start, they can't stop it. They can't stop it. So this is just the first episode. It's the first episode, and we're going to get real deep. And I want y'all to listen. I want y'all to protect yourselves. If y'all are living in a home and somebody has a pit bull, one of these XL bullies, you need to go ask them. You need to look up attacks. You need to look up pit bull attacks on young children. If you're a parent, you need to look up pit bull attacks on children. You need to do it right now. So, yeah, I'm going to end this right now. And I'm going to come up with, episode 2. And we're going to continue this. Because right now, it looks like we are going backwards. It looks like the people that were, look at the Egyptians. It looks like and I'm not saying, it looks like they were more advanced than what we are right now. Just because you got a new phone, just because you got a new TV or some kind of new car that can do this and that doesn't mean you have evolved. That doesn't mean you have evolved at all. It looks like it looks like they are devolving into something that is unrecognizable. So, yep, I decided I had to get into this fight. I got to get in it. I got to put my energy behind this. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got it. It's no way. I couldn't sit by every day. I was like, I can't sit by. It's something in my soul. It was like, you got to speak up. Something in my soul was crying out like, you have got to, because this is getting ridiculous. So I will see you next time, and we will discuss why aren't parents protecting their young from deadly predators. Thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.